All right. Good afternoon, Blossoms. I'm glad to see you out there and hope everybody's staying well, taking good care of themselves. We're going to be doing some readings on this next week, which will be October 12th through the 18th. Right? And I know a lot of Libran people, very sweet, ruled by Venus. So if you're one of them, happy birthday and happy birthday early. Okay. So what I'm going to try and do this week is to lay out a card for each day, and I'll do a combination of my 3 different decks, and we'll see if we have any surprises. This last week has been rather unusual, and I don't expect things to slow down or change for a while. So let's have a look. First, I'm going to shuffle through the my Voyager deck. Hang on. Okay. I know some of you might be troubled by the fact that you're being forgetful and all that kind of stuff going on right now. Some people call them senior moments, but if you're under 30, I don't think you're entitled to that. But stress can allow you to do that. Okay? It puts pressure on it's almost like your brain gets filled up with enough things to worry about. And so they start jettisoning off some of the information. You're okay when things start calming down or slowing down anyway. It should get better for all of us on an emotional level. Okay? So once again, no te preocupes. All right, here we go. So I'm actually going to lay out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oops. I'm going to start with Sunday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So is that right? I got 7 and the bottom of the deck. All right, not to worry. Make you wait while I do the shuffles, but that way you know at least it's fresh. Okay. Now that tells me that we're going to have 3 cards for each day. So let me do one more shuffle on the mother piece. All right. Now we're going to get some repeat cards, and that means to me we just have to emphasize what the repeat is about. Oh, that's nice. Okay. All right. What do we got? This is interesting already. Now I'll share it with you in just a sec. Last shuffle. So bear with me. No kidding. Okay, so what do we want to do? We're going to take a look at Sunday. Sunday, there should be some preparation for what's going to happen in the week. So you might have pre-information on what you need to be attending to. But I've got the 2 of crystals here, which is a card that speaks to me of choices that you make. And in some respects, what I want to call it is good, better, and best. So it's not totally that you have to worry about the decision that you make. Just be adult about it. Right? So don't make any tantrum decisions. But this card is saying that if you choose with the precognition, then you're going to have a good outcome. These are crystals, which means it's going to make sense. And I'm not seeing any major turmoil here. These are just saying you're going to have these options. One of them, one option will only get you halfway there, and then you have to make another decision on top of that. The best decision says you can get it in one fell swoop, but not to worry. You're going to get to where you're going just as long as you're moving forward. Okay? Now, before I was saying we're going to get some of the same cards, well, this Sunday card is the Empress card, which is Mother card. This can also be Mother Mary card, but we also have it for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So once again, we have the same card that's repeating twice during the week. So it's going to be the same issue that comes up. But this is kind of a nurturing kind of a card. And what you're going to have to do is to listen to the inner voice and allow even people that want to nurture help you along, okay? So it's you plus getting a little assistance from a mother figure, or at least feminine energy, Okay, so what is that about? It's about love, compassion, creativity, those sorts of things. So we have 2 issues that are coming up this week. All right, this is kind of nice. I'm going to lay those together. All right, teased. And the final card on Sunday is my Chariot card. Now, Chariot means that the things that you've been making decisions on are going to start happening quickly, all right? And it means it's also a victory card, all right? So we just need to know about. Okay, let's get back on task. So I have my Chariot card, and what is my Chariot card talking about? This is things are going to start happening quickly, but not to worry too much because this is also the victory card, right? So that's a lovely thing for this to be. And guess what? We have it on Sunday, and then we have it again on Monday. Chariot card again. So be mindful, follow what your choices are, because this is enlightenment. Shit. See if I can remember what I said. All right, so our final card on Sunday is a Chariot card. Chariot card speaks of successes, and it also speaks of rapid advancement, okay? So earlier in the day, we have these choices that we need to make. Once we do, it feels like it kind of clears out the blockages, and then we're able to make progress. But not just once during this week. We get it on Sunday, and then we get it again on, where are we at? On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? So we get the same card on Thursday. Very similar meanings. This card says we're going to take the ideas we had from Sunday, which is the crystals, ideas, mind things, and now we're going to add intuition to it, and so our hunches are going to start coming into play. So you made wise decisions that allow you to be in the right position when the opportunity presents itself, and that's this card. And this is, I have a hunch, I have a vision, I'm going to follow it through, and then I get success on Thursday. So now we've got 2 of the Chariot cards. All right. This is kind of like scattered all over the place, but it's a good thing, right? Now let's continue on to Monday. So Monday, we already talked about one card that appears, and it says, don't be fearful of the long and winding road. We're going to get there. It just is, there's still some more booby traps or little obstacles that we'll be tripping over as we get to the final result, which is the Ace of Crystals, which is a sword, and that is victory. Okay, victory's coming. It's just a couple more loops we have to take on this pathway, right? And this card is saying, if we're all together on this, then we get the result that we were looking for. It's almost done, but this card is saying it's going to take a group of us in order to achieve that, right? I also want to say it's a good time to think about money that you need to be putting into organizations. So maybe these are donations that are going out. Know that as they're being given out, it's kind of like keeping score, and it's going to come back. So that which you give freely is going to be gifted back to you. Okay. Okay, let's move on to Tuesday. Tuesday, we've got some lovely cards here. Hang on just a sec. And I think we're done with our doubles. Let's take a look at Tuesday. So we have these 3 cards. First card, of course, is going to be our 2 of Cups. And this means requited love. So this can be in with good friends that have similar thought patterns to you, that are interested in the same kind of benefits that you are. So This is a good partnership to have if you are, once again, doing your investing in the community. This is also a good card if you're looking for a love relationship. And that'll be on Tuesday, right? 2 of Cups. So kind of want to say, you Leos out there, you might be entering a period where you're receptive to love offers. All right, let's have another look. And why not? Because at this stage of the game, you're a star. Okay? You got your act together. You're taking care of business. You're taking the esoteric and making it real. So if you've got great ideas, this is the card of hope and inspiration. So let's start acting on them. Okay? Good card for that. And then we've got the Ace of Discs. And if we tie it into this idea and the star card, and we also have this love card, it looks like you make a choice for something that you love doing. So look for opportunity on Tuesday that can bring financial gain, maybe even in the term of a career opportunity. Okay? So if this sounds like you, great. If it doesn't, look for where your ascendant is and look for where your moon is, and it will help you understand some of these ideas, okay? Because, well, we'll get to that in a minute. So this card is the card of hope, okay? So don't forget, hope. And it's a star card. So those are really good too, all right? Down to Wednesday. One thing I just want to say, above all, on Wednesday, no loaning your money to anybody. Okay, this card is saying the money that you put out, it looks like somebody has mismanaged themselves and they want you to dig a hole for yourself to help them out. Not at this time. Okay, so on Wednesday, not a good time for loaning monies. And this card is telling me you'll feel it, you'll kind of know it and understand it. So don't ignore this. This is the High Priestess for me is always about intuition and inspiration. So if you are feeling a little uncomfortable about it, do not do it. Postpone it, whatever it is, or say I'm not comfortable or I'm not in a position to do it right now. Because intuitively, you're going to know the answer for that. If you don't follow your intuition, you're going to be kicking your butt for the rest of the week. All right? Okay. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we talked about a little bit. Thursday, I want you to take it easy on yourself because this is like having a manic day. You're going to be way at the top and bam, down to the bottom. Okay, so if you're in an environment where people are pretty bipolar, if you want to say, just wait for the pattern to even out. So don't react when you're feeling down. Likewise, be careful of reactions when you're overly excited or intense about something. This may even apply to how things are going in our environment, in our government. So it's telling you not to be reactionary because this is going to go up, down, up, down, up, down for a little while, right? So don't react until you know exactly what's going on. Okay. So, and that's kind of what these cards are about, because now we're on to Friday. And Friday is saying, we start here, progress carefully and slowly. This is like anticipating, being mindful of where you need to put your next foot, looking to the future, looking abroad to see if there's other answers than beside what's directly in front of your toes. So take your time making your decisions. It looks like there's going to be a couple of choices. So if you grab the first one, you might actually miss. So somebody tells you you're going to go out to dinner and you say, fine, great, let's go. And the first restaurant is a Burger King, and after that is Spaldi's. Who are you going to choose? Don't grab the first one. Be mindful. And this card is saying, if you're going to make your choice, this is actually the crone, but it's about making the wise choice, which may not be the tried and true. It might be the one that's going to lead you down a path less traveled. But it is telling me that you have what it takes to learn what you need to get to that new idea. Okay? If it takes a little learning, commit yourself to it and give yourself a chance to get into a new environment with new people. Because what's here, there's a symbol of the star card. That's the card of hope, and it's about progression in the right direction. Okay? And this card is telling me that there's going to be some arguments in order to get there. You don't have to grab every pop fly that somebody throws by you. And this card is saying, take it easy. If they get too pushy, just say, thanks for your input, but I'd rather do it myself. Okay, this is somebody filled with shoulds. They're going to try and tell you which way you should be going, what you should be doing. None of that makes sense to you right now because you're getting ready to make a really important decision that might affect the rest of your life. Could get started this week. And this isn't just for one person. This can be for many people. So keep your options open and your ears open as well. And then finally on Saturday, okay, looks like you went ahead and loaned that money anyway, so naughty, naughty. This little card is saying now you've paid your dues and you're getting ready for a world of expansion. But it kind of means that it's going to end before it picks up and starts again. So don't be afraid of any dead ends at this time because there's going to be opportunities for you to hit your stride. I always look at this and I go Ichiban, which is a phrase that means number one. And there's no reason why you can't be number one in whatever you want to achieve at this time. This implies that it has to do with career openings or new opportunities in the business front. So what I'd like to encourage is that you keep reaching, keep talking to new people, keep asking more questions. Because with this card right here, you might luck into being observed by the right group of people and they're going to say, I want what they have. All right? So if you're looking for a job, this could be a good week for you about expanding and about being the star and interviewing well and looking for a position where maybe they'll teach you how to do that. And there's nurturing that goes along with all of this. Why? Because we're leaving behind, we're putting an end to an old cycle and we're starting to embrace a new one, right? So if that makes any sense to you, I want you to run with some of these ideas this week because you could end up finding yourself in a position with people who are like-minded and you're happy to be there. Okay, let's see. Real quick, just flashing on the bottom of each of the decks. This is about nurturing. It's also about emotional ideas that may speak to you that you're going to be getting, okay, receiving as messages. This card right here is telling me don't worry about the changes you have to go through. It's part of it. You have to let go in order to embrace. I mean, if both your hands are full and somebody offers you an ice cream soda, how are you going to accept the new if you're still holding desperately onto your telephone? And my last card is the Nine of Cups. Wish come true. Better wish for a big watermelon. That's all I got to say. Dream something big. And I think that's all for us today. Thanks for being patient, and I'll see you again next week. Okay, bye.